The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Good evening.
Hello.
We've arrived.
Hello.
Hello, world. Welcome to the first episode of You Got 15 Minutes.
Yes.
We've arrived. Thank you for all of the support that you guys have shown us thus far with sharing the Facebook page, liking the Instagram. You guys were just going out on a limb and supporting us. There's like 300 and something, I feel like, followers and stuff. So just like start off there. Thank you to all of you guys, because we really appreciate the support of you guys just blindly going in and being like, hey, we love you. So we appreciate you, and welcome to You Got 15 Minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to jock Joe Budden. I'm your humble and gracious host, G, and this is my bestie, Jocelyn Green, a.k.a. J Green.
A.k.a. J Green.
Welcome. So,
welcome. Thank you, everybody.
You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, how did we get here? Why am I watching them? And what are they going to do? Well, don't you want to know? We are here on a limb. On a rando. We didn't know this was going to happen. It happened. You guys may or may not know.
This was a quarantine journey.
It was a quarantine journey. We literally found our way onto this platform during quarantine, very randomly. And shout outs to those that helped us get here.
Yes.
We were on a previous show that we enjoyed doing. And, you know, you guys liked it. You followed it. So we decided to keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, we met a lot of people along the way. And it brought us to this moment. So here we are.
Thank you for being here.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. So, I don't know. You want to tell the people a little bit about yourself, and I'll tell the people a little bit about myself, considering we may have some first-time viewers?
Right. We might have some first-time viewers. So, my name is Jocelyn, a.k.a. J Green. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm an LA native. I'm born and raised out here. I went to Fairfax High School. I went to CSUN. Go Matadors. Hey. All my Matadors out there. I know I got some probably, hopefully viewing. And
they out there.
They are, definitely.
They out there.
Because, the Matadors run thick. So
right.
You already know. But, this was a quarantine journey for myself. Being here, I really appreciate the platform. And I love, doing it. I love meeting people, interacting with you guys. So it's just an amazing experience, and we're just, happy to share, what we know, learn, think with you guys, and, just vibe with you guys and get your interactions with us too. So feel free if you guys want to call in with us tonight. The phone number is 323-815-4204. So feel free if anything comes to mind about anything you want to say that, you want to speak your mind, let us know.
Yeah, please do. And I, as well, I'm G. I'm born and raised in West LA. Went to Hamilton, went to CSUN for a bit. I did a stint at CSUN, we'll call it. And just like Jocelyn, this was a quarantine journey. It happened by chance, but everything happened for a reason.
Yes.
The stars lined up. And, while y'all are out there worried about going to Mexico and going to all these places, I was here trying to do this. So I'm happy to be here. Like Jocelyn said, please call us, talk to us, let us know what you guys think, what you guys want to talk about. Like I said in the pre-show, if you guys were privy enough to watch it, we want to hear what you need 15 minutes to go off about. Because I know for sure we have some things that, given 15 minutes, I just want to talk about it. Like, I need to vent about it. I need to get it off my chest. And I want to hear what you guys think. So let's jump into You Got 15 Minutes, period. What do you need to talk about?
Get it off your chest.
Let's get it off our chest right now. Call in if you hear something now. When we start, 323-815-4204. I'm sorry. Call in. So, where do we want to start with the 15 minutes? You want to start with the orange man? And what he doing with this money?
Where do we begin?
Let's talk about you go with Trump and his situation with this money. Go for it.
Well, he's been trying to, the newest revelation in the Trump stimulus check thing
Chronicles.
is that, Chronicles, is that he's trying to delay them until after the elections. So it's kind of, really problematic. And he's kind of using it like, I feel like, to be dramatic and like, just kind of egg people on a little bit because he knows people, they need that money. Yeah. And it's kind of, to me, it's like.
Wait, we didn't start our timer.
We didn't. So do we have 15 minutes?
Now we have 15 minutes. Back to what you were saying.
Right. So
he's trying to delay that money.
Yeah, he's trying to delay the money. I think after the elections, because he already knows he's playing. He made an ass of himself.
Right.
Now you've gotten the corona.
Right.
And now I feel like you're mad, and now you want to delay the checks.
He's like, I got the Rona?
Yeah.
Who's paying my hospital bill?
I got to be quarantined. I need everybody to suffer.
If I'm stuck here, y'all are not going to get paid being out there.
And he's stuck with his wife. Hello.
I mean, what was the divorce rate like in the regular world for people during quarantine? Can you imagine being stuck in the house with that MFer?
I mean, imagine being married to him.
Nah, but I mean, she chose that life.
Yeah.
She chose that.
But I mean, they don't look very happy.
She chose to wake up next to that every day and share a pillow with that foundation that he wears. She chose to have matching wig stands by him. She chose that life. She knew what she was getting into.
Do you think she lets him know when a part's like peeking out?
No.
She just lets him fly out there in the wind when it be flapping.
I feel like they've hated each other for a very long time. I feel like she's stuck in this debacle. Now she's like, now I gotta be the first lady? I feel like that was not something she wanted to do.
I want to know what those secret whispers that they do. When you
they do this. They do the same thing that we do. If you don't shut your ass up, you go sit down somewhere. They do the same thing. They just say it in Trump terms. But they do the same thing, and she hates him just as much as the next person hates their husband or hates their wife that they're now stuck with.
Right.
So I mean,
I think he's mad, quarantined. He's trying to ruin everybody else's life.
No, you know why else he wants that money? Because she hates Christmas. I know you guys heard that leaked. You didn't hear?
No.
There's a leaked tape of her talking to somebody, and she's like, everybody's saying something, and they're mad about it, and I'm over here trying to decorate Christmas, and she says she drops an F-bomb, and she's mad about Christmas and having to decorate. So that's why he's like,
she's mad about decorating?
She's mad about decorating.
But she probably doesn't even do the decorating.
She doesn't. She just chops down plants and bushes and rose gardens that have been there for decades before her. Well, I could go on. I could go on for a long time about the mail order bride lady in first degree.
FOTUS.
I don't want to call her that. I will not give her.
It's FAUX. TUS.
No. Can we? I think we have some footage though of. I'm not the POTUS. I think we have some footage of them considering that they have COVID. And we did talk about them getting COVID.
Right. It's been like the talk of the town. Yeah. Like, it was like literally dropped, and then it was like...
Yeah. No. He dropped, and then... Yeah. So these were some things. This was what he posted when he found out he, was positive.
Right. His tweet.
Yeah. Tonight tested positive. Oh, here we are again. She doesn't look happy. She looks like she knew she had it, and she had to take a major dump. And then there's, that's... definitely the best meme for the debates, and also
that's amongst
that was amongst all of the stuff.
That's even before all of that, but I feel like that's even like, dude, you knew you were just on a sinking ship. Was the debate was the sinking ship, and then your white flag was, I got the Rona.
Yeah. He was like, just kidding. I know I sucked in the debate, but hey, give me a break because I've got the Rona.
Yeah, and I have to quarantine.
But do we really know if he has the Rona? Or is this all just a
Him and Melania tested
Do they really
positive.
have it, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they really have it. And, I mean, I want to hear if you think they have it, if they don't. Because I've seen a lot of stuff going on, and people are like, no, it's a hoax because he did so bad in the debate.
Yeah.
That it's just like, oh, he has to say
it's
he
like
has the Rona. Because,
move.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it's a possibility. It could be. Call us. Let us know what you think. 323-815-4204 if you think the president, the orange guy, and his mail order, if they really have COVID or if it's a hoax. Let us know, because I don't know. I think that maybe, like, part of me wants to believe it because I'm like, yes, and then the other part of me is like,
I know 80%
it's a hoax.
was like, yeah, he got it.
You know, I mean, most of the world, no, that's what's crazy too, is that all the people that are out here calling, the same mouths that are calling people, you know, like crazy and are anti-Black Lives Matter or just anti-protesting are the same ones that say all these hateful things towards somebody else, and then the second their orange man in charge has a disease, it's, but we should feel bad. I can't wish harm upon a person regardless of, but you were wishing harm on these other people for no reason.
Other innocent lives.
It's I can't handle it. And I really just hope that either it comes out, because honestly though, if it was a hoax and it came out, think about how much more crazy that would be. Like if it really came out.
It might come out in like 20 years or something.
It probably will. There'll be some special.
I'm waiting for the documentaries to start.
I'm waiting for Netflix to be on a job and for Netflix to come out with some crazy documentary again about something, and we're all going to be like, dun, 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 and it's going to be lit. Dun, dun. So, I don't know, but, you know, shout outs to all the people that were exposed via his ignorance and his lack of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're around hundreds of people.
Respect, period.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, he was playing it off.
Not care. Like how he made fun of Joe Biden for wearing a mask, and like, you walk around with this big mask.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, man. Like, and for him, but I'm assuming he had to take that angle for like the anti-maskers and all those other percentage of people that
I feel like he probably has something he's supposed to say and something that they are like, okay, follow but then his emotions get involved, and because he can't control himself, he's just like a hothead child. He goes off and starts saying other stuff that he shouldn't be saying, like the mask thing. Like, I don't think anybody was like, yeah, say that. No. He was like, my diaper's wet. And he, like, you know, and he said something stupid, and now he's like, you know, and now everybody's like, his whole team was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he just looks stupid. And then when they did the skit, the SNL skit, they did an SNL skit on the debate. If you haven't seen it,
you should
go watch it.
Alec Baldwin and Jim Carrey made a comeback for it.
Yes.
Pretty lit. It was amazing.
It was epic, and just the nature of that was like, it was like spot on. It was like, quote unquote, to me, the actual debate was more exaggerated than the skit. The skit was like literally comical, but it was not too far fetched from what the real thing was like. And it was like, watching them was like, how I've seen you guys, both of their faces over and over and over, but they looked dead on as far as I was concerned right then.
I mean, Jim Carrey was giving me a little bit of Fire Marshal Bill, and I was like, whoa, it was kind of freaking me out. Yeah, but I was like, it was like, no, my favorite part was that Alec Baldwin, you could hear him breathing because he was sticking his lips out and you could hear his breath. I was like, this is when you're looking at Joe Biden or Jim Carrey and you could hear his breath. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah, he called him Joe.
That was, well, so like she said, if you haven't seen the skit, go check it out. I think it's like 13 minutes long. You can see it on like SNL's YouTube or something. There's clips of it, but watch the whole thing.
It's like 13 minutes. So make sure you watch it because it's hilarious and it's pretty much dead on to the real thing. So make sure you check it out.
Yeah. And off of Trump and the virus,
because he doesn't deserve all that.
Yeah, and I don't want to give him that much time because no. So something else I want to talk about, because I'm one of the people that was affected by COVID and had to move, and so now I'm trying to move again. And I want to talk about all you people that keep moving here. Stop coming here. Stop. I don't care what you want to do with your life. I don't care if you want to be a writer. I don't care if you
want to be a rapper, a model.
Stop coming
stylist.
Here. And if you keep coming, don't all move to the same place. Stop trying to move
Silicon Beach
where you think it's cool on TV. Because you know what? We probably live there and we want to stay there. And because y'all keep coming, we ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
And they trying to get us out because y'all want to come.
What I want to know is how are people from out of state
getting better deals,
make less money than us, live better than people from LA out here?
Because
like how? How?
Like I said, tell the people, stop moving here. Stop moving here. Stop moving here. Go to the IE.
Right.
Go to NorCal. No, don't go to NorCal. It's crowded there too. Go.
Yeah, it's overly crowded there.
Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Don't come to Los Angeles. Go to New York.
Bakersfield.
Go.
Fresno.
Like, everything is online anyway. You can Zoom your way into your next job. Just stop moving here. And then y'all be living on top of each other. And then y'all be... So I'm going to just tell you, I'm mad about that. That you guys come here, you take up beautiful apartments that we've wanted to live in our whole lives with like 9 people that you don't know, and you live in a house full of millions of people, and then you ball out and eat big and eat at all the places I've never been to, and I've lived here my whole life, and you are eating at places that I should have a table at. And I really feel some type of way about this.
Even though I probably won't go.
The fact is, the reservation is taken up by you. Because you moved here and you saw the restaurant on one of these housewife shows on Love and Hip Hop. And now you want to go there. And you know what? And now I can't go. Mm-hmm. So I really feel some type of way about y'all just keep... And you know what else makes me mad? Everybody that I find that moves here, it's so easy. I'd be like, you just jumped and just under the car and moved. Right. And they're like, yeah, I just came.
I packed my life into my car and I moved here.
Now, LA people, if we tried to pack our life in a car and move to another state, it's like, where is life?
You'd be living on the side of the road for...
And we have enough people living on the side of the road here that I don't need for you to come here, force me out of my apartment, a.k.a. gentrification, and now I got to be part of the homeless population that is low-key bringing up Los Angeles. Because another thing, all of you... people that come here and talk mess about the homeless rate in Los Angeles, I just explained to you why it's that high. You guys keep moving here. And then people are shoved out of their apartments. Things get gentrified. And now people that have been living in their spot, rent goes up. Now those people have to move, can't move. Then on top of that, you have COVID. And then these people have nowhere to go. And are forced to live on the street, live in RVs. Our tent cities are popping up so much more than they used to. I knew it was real when I saw tent cities in Culver City in West LA.
Right.
There's tent city right by
There's a bunch of them over there.
Right where I grew up, low-key by Hamilton. All of y'all that are watching that know where the freeway is on Cattaraugus, there's tents under there now. And there was people trying to put up hostile landscaping with like rocks and stuff to keep the people from sleeping there. That weekend that it was like 115 degrees in LA, they were putting up boulders so that these people couldn't sleep there. So y'all keep moving here and forcing people out of their homes.
Literally, I've seen whole communities of like tents. You see everything. Like, it's like a living room right there. And it's like, it's unfortunate, but it's like there's so many people that they get forced into that. And it's like, because literally people keep moving here. Like, why? And literally, I met this girl. She's like, oh, I'm new here. I'm from New York. And I was thinking, why did you move here in the middle of a pandemic and
go back
and come out here?
Because the ticket was cheap. Because the ticket was cheap.
Probably.
That's why. Because everything
They're like,
was
I want to live by the beach. They're like, I saw this on my favorite YouTuber's video. No. So I want to watch it now.
No. This is not. And you know what's really misleading to people too? When you base where you want to move off of TV and like all those reality shows.
The internet.
They will literally show you like Melrose street sign, and they'll be at a restaurant that's on Sunset. They'll be in a whole different place, or you'll see their apartment, and it'll be like Larchmont, and they live in West LA. And you know what I mean? Like they really trick you into thinking like, oh, if I move to this place, it's gonna be like, no, it's not. It's gonna be homeless people. This is LA. It's good. You can't find parking. Okay. The rent is high. There's no parking. The police love to give tickets.
It's expensive.
And like I said, people like me want to move in apartments and do stuff. So stop moving here and
go home.
Go
wherever
home.
that is.
Wherever that is, stay there. Get a condo. Get like stop trying to
But not here.
Just don't do it here. Do it somewhere else. Please, cuz I love my out-of-state people, but I'm tired of y'all moving here. It's crowded.
It is. And you know what? I meet people that are surprised to meet me because I'm from LA.
I hate that. When they're like,
find that all the time. They're like, you're one of the first people I've met from here.
How?
And I'm like, how is that? But I feel like all the out-of-towners stick together, and it's like this weird community of like out-of-town people that...
And then to out-of-town people, we're mean. So it's easier for them to like link up.
That's because they're from the middle of nowhere.
Nah, it's because people like us will be like, and give them a weird face and be
they're
like,
in the middle of nowhere and y'all are weird. So
you can't hate on the people in the middle of nowhere. They're just born there. They can't help it. They're trying to venture out.
And
venture
I
out.
can
I'm
help.
all for traveling. Go see the world, but don't plant in Los Angeles. Thanks.
Don't transplant and come here.
Don't transplant and come here.
Because we don't want you.
Because we don't have space. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
even
there's
that
no
I
space.
don't want you. It's that I don't have space.
I don't like the fact that everything is getting built up and there's stores and then apartments over it. Like, because I don't like that.
But that's because that's how it is in other places. Mm-hmm. That's how it is in like Chicago and New York and places where they're just like boop, boop, boop,
yeah.
boop, boop. Which at some point it seems cool. Like Sex and the City made it look cool. No, but like they made it look cool because they're like, no, because like, the rich people live way at the top of those things. Mm-hmm. So for them it looks cool. For us it's like, why would I want to live on top of the liquor store and smell like, you know, like ceviche being made or like, or a butcher shop or like, you know, like why would you want that? But then for the people that live all the way at the top that are like, yeah, but I got the whole floor.
Or have the top view and all this and all that.
We're not built for that. LA's not built like that.
I like the fact that you're street level and you can still see the sky and like you still get the sun. Like all that building up is going to just make the skyline like disappear.
We have I don't know, a lot of people probably don't know that we have so many buildings downtown that are old like historical buildings that they can't break down. They can't do anything to them because they're like, you know, they're stuck there. But they're full of cars. There's more cars inside of a bunch of these buildings. There's more cars in some of these buildings that are just sitting there. It's like and it's not even like a parking lot. It'll be just like storage for somebody that owns like all these cars or a car lot that doesn't have space for it. And instead of housing people in downtown LA, where all of our Skid Row is and where the highest population of our homeless people are, we have cars there.
Right.
So stop moving here again. And we have cars in buildings where people should be living. So why do you think we have space for you? Stop coming. Because stop. Don't come here
Don't
anymore.
Think about it. Come visit.
Just come visit. Just come visit. Airbnb it up. But you don't.
You'll have fun. Just go back to where you came from.
And then if you do come, don't talk mess about the homeless because I just explained to you why they're here.
Yeah, and I hate when people that are not from LA talk about LA.
Like Summer Walker?
Don't write.
She tried to go in, called it.
She learned her lesson.
She but she don't take baths, and she wasn't washing her damn armpits. So do we really take her seriously?
Amongst other
I don't care
things.
if that's old news, y'all. But in case y'all didn't know, she was taking what you call a hoe bath with a bowl, and then she thought posting it was gonna make it better.
She said, for clarification, this is the bowl
right here. For clarification, when I said LA stunk, I meant me because I didn't shower before I got off the plane. So I don't. Anyway.
Not LA. All of LA stunk.
Well, that was our 15-minute segment. That was what I needed to talk about clearly because you see, I was very upset about y'all moving here and taking up spaces. But I call in. You know, I want to hear what you guys have to say. If any of you guys have moved here and want to talk about your experience moving or what your experience is with the homelessness. Maybe you live somewhere where there's, you know, a lot of that. Because I know, like, Hollywood, West Hollywood, like, you know, some parts of the valley now are getting really bad. So, I mean.
Everywhere.
Call us. Let us know what you guys think. Because, yeah, just expect for every show, we got 15 minutes to talk about something. There's always going to be something to voice off about.
We'll take suggestions, too. If you guys have something you want us to talk about for 15 minutes or hear our point of view, our opinion, we can do that too. Let us know. You can always contact us on social media or we'll have an email that you can contact us up. That'll be up at the end also. So just make sure you stay tuned for that. If you want to get in contact with us, you can always reach out to us later and get any information or share any comments or anything that you guys want to get off your chest.
And also, if you want to come sit with us, we have space. You can come join us.
We do always love a nice, fun guest.
Yeah, you can come hang out.
So if you're willing, you're not shy, you want to get in front of the camera, come hang out. We're more than welcome. Hit us up. We, love to meet people or get to know people that we already know more. Yeah. And this is always fun because...
I like to talk about things outside of commenting on Facebook. I want to talk face to face because I feel like you got the thumb thuggers and you got like the people that just talk a big game on
like 80%
Facebook. Exactly.
Of social media.
But then those people will never call the show. They never want to like actually voice their opinion in person, or when you call them out, they don't really have too much to say.
Hey, that's fine. As long as they watch.
I want people to call that have an opposing view. Like I want, tell me what I did that got on your nerves. Tell me what I said that ticked you off because I want to talk about it. You have to know, you have to, the more information you get, the more informed you are from both sides. So it doesn't, I don't want to be out here woofing about one thing and I know absolutely nothing about the other side. So we always encourage you guys to, go off. Tell us we're wrong, or tell us, because I'm here for it, baby. We can have a whole conversation.
Like, y'all both lying.
I'm here for it. Yeah, right. Y'all both lying. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. What did Melania say? Sit your ass down somewhere. But I probably won't. I'll still be here every other Wednesday at 7. Right. Joe Biden. But yeah, man. Like she said, if you haven't already, because I know a lot of you guys have, followed us on our socials. Yes. We appreciate you. I just want to really
like us on Facebook. Thank you. Follow us on Instagram. You got 15 minutes.
Pretty much everywhere. The only thing we don't have yet is a YouTube channel, but that's in the works.
Coming soon.
Yep. And if you ever miss us live and you feel like, I missed the show, don't worry.
Yeah, don't feel too bad.
The link will always be up the next day, if not that night. If you subscribe to Morris Media Live, Morris Media Studios YouTube channel, you'll get a notification every time any of the many shows on this channel go live. So go ahead and do that. You can also view past shows. You can view all kind of stuff. There's so many things on that channel. I don't know if you guys know about.
Yeah, and if you guys want to start your own show, you can always. She's always willing to meet more people, talk to new people, and get more shows started. So if this is something that interests you guys too, you can contact us and we can connect you with that as well. So just let us know. Right, if you're like, you guys suck and I could do it better,
come do it, baby. Come through. We can collab. We
can be studio friends.
Right. We can be studio friends. We can be studio mates. It could be fun.
Like, I was coming, you were going.
Yeah,
nice show.
Yeah. So, come through. This is, it's in historical Lamert Park, like Jocelyn likes to say.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a black-owned station. So, come through.
Support. Definitely.
Once again, you guys can call us, 323-815-4204.
Pick up the phone, baby.
I'm going to always tell you guys to call. Like, I'm going to say that throughout the show so that even the person that has no idea what we're talking about and tunes in is like, wait, I can talk to them? Yes, you can. And we will answer.
You can.
And it will be fun. So call if you want to know, Thanks for sticking out with us this long where, we don't really know what we're doing. Like she said, this was a quarantine opportunity that we jumped on. So thank you to everybody that's been along with us. Mm-hmm. And
we've learned a lot already along
the process. We definitely have. We made a lot of friends.
Because we've had a lot of people asking us, how did we get involved in this? How did we get started? And, it's been... It's hard work, some parts of it, but, it's very fun and rewarding. So if it's something that interests you guys, let us know. Mm-hmm. And like you said, we're always willing to have people come in studio with us. We love guests, so we enjoy that. So come on down.
Come on down. Give us a call. Because I know that a lot of people probably watched this next thing we're going to talk about. And I'm sure there's some people that are going to want to call and talk about it.
Dun, dun,
So, many of you probably watched the Savage Fenty fashion show. If you didn't, go watch it on Amazon Prime. I think it's like volume 2. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing.
Yes, it is amazing.
So, it gave me... Rihanna was giving me all of the Beyonce, I'm a boss about this shit.
Yeah, like, you top notch.
All the Beyonce vibes. But mixed with a little bit of David Bowie and what Victoria's Secret wished they could do.
That edgy...
Yes, because everything that they showed, it was like, so why haven't we supported Rihanna to knock Victoria's Secret out of the water yet? Like, I really was watching
They're beginning to do that with her about everything. Like, when she came out with those 50 Shades and all her makeup, and everybody was like, oh, now we need to make all these shades. All of a sudden,
you knew that there were other people with shades because Rihanna did it?
Right. I'm done. So, I mean, but she's creating, like, an industry standard, which is like, you can't, like, whatever numbers talk or whatever, like,
who's going to say no to Rihanna?
She's up there, and she's doing it,
She's doing everything that everybody else talks about, even if she's doing it on the low via underwear. I just feel like, Kanye, sit down. Rihanna just shat on your whole, I want to be up there with Ralph Lauren and I want to be up there. So why is it that Rihanna at like 34, 33, however old she is, and you're almost 40. You're over 40, and
I think he's
you're
trying
worth,
to go down a different
but you're
lane.
worth more money than her. You've got more stuff going on.
Yeah.
He's
crazy though.
That's what I'm saying. Is that why?
He's in a sunken place.
Meanwhile, he's over there in his sunken place, hollering on TMZ and somehow getting on the California ballot.
Right.
She's over here building schools and creating a whole, like you said, like she's creating a whole lane that didn't exist before, and starting this whole new movement and challenging everybody else, and really like her, to me, her and Akon,
they're up there because she was donating to all the hurricane relief things and natural disasters, COVID relief.
That's
everything.
what she said on her live when everybody was like, "When are you gonna come out with music?" And she was like, "I'm out here saving the world, and y'all are worried about music.
When am I gonna put up? Right?
Like, what the fuck are you doing?" And I'm building schools. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're like, but you can't record.
You can't make a song while you make a school.
Right.
Shut up. Meanwhile, you sitting there eating hot dogs on a couch, watching whatever. Like, I'm done. People
eating
just
hungry man.
People
dinners.
are too worried about their like instant gratification from the artist that they so called love than to like really focus on what the artist loves,
or that
and,
they're a human being too. And then it's like, oh,
not
they
to
have a
mention,
life.
she's not from the United States. She's from an island that doesn't get a lot of love from the rest of the world. That's what I'm saying. So like, she's out here like, I want to help people like me, people that come from where I come from, and y'all are out here like, are you gonna do another song Party Next Door?
Right.
Don't, because that was trash. Sorry.
No, Party Next Door. Oh.
But anyways, if you haven't seen Rihanna's fashion show, you should go see it on Amazon. It was amazing. Watch it. It's only like an hour, but there's so many cameos, like Paris Hilton, Demi Moore.
She's been popping out.
Bruh,
Paris Hilton's been coming out.
And the fashion show repped for every body type, every color, everything.
I think the difference between like her and a Kanye or Kanye-esque type of thing is that he's making it like an exclusive type of thing, and she's being more inclusive. Like, she wants it to be like everyone, like how she made her makeup, 50 different shades. Like, her lingerie line is every size, different cuts, different things for different body types. So I feel like she's making it more like, oh, everyone can have a piece of this, as opposed to feeling like where I feel like Kanye and his clothing line is more like, can you afford these? Or like, can you get these? You know, because he's cutting it down and making it more exclusive. But I feel like that's why she's getting trash. I know, but I feel like that's why she gets so much more love and just support in general, just from business people, you know, just because of the way they see that, how she moves and includes. But
she wears couture. She could very well go the same route that he goes as far as the high end, but it's how she's doing it. He has all the opportunities and avenues to do whatever he wants with his high end whatever.
Like, get on the ballot.
But he didn't do what he needed to do with it, and then bitched about it and cried about it, about how you're not Ralph Lauren. Well, Ralph Lauren didn't become Ralph Lauren overnight. Ralph Lauren is an old white man. He's been doing that for a very long time. And Rihanna's like, oh, this is what Victoria's Secret did. This is what Maybelline did. This is what, for sure, let me... Whereas Kanye is just like, I want to be like Ralph Lauren. Somebody make me like Ralph Lauren. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like if Kanye would have done it right, he could have been where Rihanna's at as far as the respect from us, the respect from the white people, low-key, that he wants the respect from. And he would have advanced a lot more with his ugly $1,000 shirt, or those ugly shoes that he has, or those weird, just the weird holy clothes. And I don't mean holy, I mean holy clothes. Like, okay, not to be confused with any Sunday service or nothing like that. I'm like, I mean, I can't wear this because I got a whole holy. So, I don't know. I feel like he should have done something different and take a check out of Rihanna's book on how to, go about it the right way, because Rihanna's completely respected throughout the game. And everybody's looking at Kanye like, ballot? Is this a joke? And then who's his running mate? Rocky De La Fuente? Bruh.
That's like a made-up name. Y'all both got made-up names.
Isn't he
y'all
like
running for president?
No, isn't he like a boxer or like a baseball player?
Pretty Tony's what they call him.
I'm like, I don't even know. I just know his name from like being a child, but I don't know what that man does, which furthers why he shouldn't be on the ballot with Kanye Omari West. Okay, he should not be there. Because whatever. All I know, I'm not even going to go there today. I'm not going to go there.
We're already taking
not gonna
L's.
Go there.
As a Californian, we already took an L. We had Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The governor.
Yeah, the governor.
Well, we already had Ronald Reagan, too. He was an actor.
Yeah, but I feel like personally in my generation and as a Californian, Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, bruh. And now we have Trump.
I remember when the governor became the governor, and I was like young enough to be like, it's Terminator. Like, you know, and to be kind
Everybody
of like questioning it, but I wasn't old enough to really see why the rest of the world was laughing at us. It was just kind of like, oh, he's here and now we're here with him. And then as I got older and like, you know, you have family that's not from California, they're older and like tell you like, you know, we're laughing at Californians. You're like, we don't take anything you do seriously since the governor. And I'm like, the Terminator was our president. I mean, our governor, you guys. Like that was a thing. And now California has the reputation of putting, you know, like, I feel like Trump is in office because of California. Mm-hmm. Because we started it with the governor. And now we've got
right.
the orange
That's
man.
what kicked it off.
Yeah, that's totally kicked it off. Because people didn't
then.
care. I mean, like, people cared about Ronald Reagan, but like you said, our generation, like, later on, it was like, oh, so now we have Trump.
And then I feel like people thought that was just like a one-time fluke. And then at least he wasn't acting like, well, nah, never mind. I take that back.
Take it back.
Because there's documentaries on that too. Go check it out. Netflix, all that.
Exactly.
But, yeah, like, my parents probably could say more about that. Like, well. I'm like, I'm not that concerned about Nixon. So, I don't care.
Yeah, no. Let's switch gears. Let's take it to... I mean, we're taking it back a little bit, but it's still relevant for some reason. Because people are never going to stop talking about the entanglement. Let's talk about Will and Jada.
So, for those of you that don't know, Jada got exposed for being in an entanglement with August Alsina. And she did a Red Table Talk, which is her popular show on Facebook. So it featured Will, her husband, where they addressed the situation to the world. So pretty much after that, you know, everything hit the fan. Like, as far as, like, the internet, you know, because the internet always wins.
The internet will always win.
But he ended up getting memed and, like, you know,
that segment where he was crying.
Yes, exactly. For his reaction to Jada and her quote-unquote entanglement and everything that she said or didn't say, because she just tried to, you know, he said entanglement, he was like, entanglement? Like, nah, that was a relationship, you know? So she was trying to play it to the left a little bit, but he wasn't going for it. But
I think we have...
Yeah, I think we have some of the memes here, too.
Yeah, because the internet blew up.
Because this was the original photo there, so that was, like, what just took the storm. And then after that, there's just been meme after meme after meme. So apparently... they decided to address the situation because I guess through pandemic and quarantine and everything, people had time. Yeah. So they addressed the issue there. So we're going to actually read that for you guys. So I'm like, who you want to be?
Jada.
See, look, I'm like, I want to be Will. I want to be Will.
I want to be Jada. Wait, let me pull it up so I can find my script. Let me get my sides together. Okay. And you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Scene.
And scene.
I'm not sad a lot. I think because I drink so much coffee, I get dehydrated and it makes my eyes water. I know people think I'm crying. All the time.
All the time. And he's not. Such a shame. If they only knew.
But it plays. It works out.
He doesn't cry. She's referencing the entanglement. The entanglement episode of Red Table Talk. He wasn't crying.
It was midnight. We were shooting at midnight because we were trying to rush to go to the airport in the morning.
I should have stuck with my first gut, which was to reshoot the whole damn thing.
That's what I said. I said reshoot it. But it played out. Everybody's like, poor Will.
Gotta make it serious and not funny. I made it too serious. And they thought he was fucking sad. Jesus.
They love themselves some Will.
Whatever. So pretty much, he was crying. The internet went nuts.
He said, and he's like, I wasn't coffee. First of all, coffee dehydrates you, so...
Who in their right mind starts crying? Who have you ever heard say, I drank too much coffee and now I'm crying? And we are coffee people. We worked in coffee. I worked in coffee for a very long time and drank a lot of coffee.
I learned how to whip it up
for many years, and never once was I like, you know what, I had a cappuccino and I feel like crying. That doesn't happen. This is just like Trump.
But if you heard your wife was messing with some man,
you'd say that coffee is what made your eyes cry.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go out like that, but she probably was there like, you better not say nothing.
Of course she was. She was Trump and Melania.
I feel like that's when celebrities fall out and stuff, and then they be like, I was dehydrated. Like, nah, you was on one and you fell out because you was doing too much.
Not I was dehydrated.
Don't fake the funk. Yeah, they're in the hospital for exhaustion. I be tired all the time. So I don't end up in the hospital.
If you're tired for exhaustion, if you're in hospital for exhaustion, how did you have enough energy to do whatever you did?
That's because they be on hella Adderalls trying to stay up, and then all that stuff crash down, and then it's like, oh, I'm exhausted. Let's go to the emergency room and get an IV.
No, I don't. I think he was crying. I think that he maybe forgot he was on camera. It's easy to just converse and forget, and then he started crying, and then he realized, oh shit, I just cried. I look like a punk that I am for my wife.
He was looking at her like, you funky dog head. He was like I can't
had his camera on me.
They said we shot it at midnight. They shot it at midnight because y'all was arguing, and he was like, okay, well then do the table talk. And she was like, for real?
She was like, right now?
If you want to make this better, we gonna do the table talk.
But I don't want to do it right now. It's late. We should just reshoot it tomorrow.
He was like, put your face, put your wig, put your hair on, and come on.
But what about Gammy? Gammy sleep. We finna do this just us.
That's why they was on the couch. They probably just hooked up their little GoPro and said, we gonna do this.
They didn't have nothing else. They didn't have nobody else there. They didn't need anybody else.
Because I'm like, midnight.
They was in the bed.
They had to
and then
go
they jumped
to
up.
The airport.
So if you were going to the airport, why are you filming at 12? If you're going together, why don't you just film?
And they voluntarily did it.
Why don't you just film when you get where you're going? You're Will and Jada. You could get a damn red table somewhere else in another Airbnb. That's what I'm saying. That's just were crying, and the internet went nuts, and you're trying to cover it up.
That was better than like call him right now. That was like if you like call him.
No,
right
what if he'd have done that on air? No, what if cut the
camera.
What if the whole situation backfired? Like, what if she got on there and he was there and they were having their whole little this is what we finna talk about, and then we got there and then he was like, so. And he started interrogating her, or started like when she was like, yeah, it was an entanglement. He was like, that was your nigga. What if it was like,
if he had just went ham? Like,
yes. What if he'd have just been and
flipping stuff over?
What if he'd have went Incredible Hulk and we'd have watched on live Facebook the breakup between Jada and Will? What if
they're life partners?
Oh, sorry. So does that mean you don't break up?
Yeah, they're staying married. They're just.
They're
just doing other people.
Live on one side of the house.
When she was like, when they did the red table talk, I guess this is old news, but it was still funny to me when they were like, "But you got your got back," and he was like, "Oh, yeah. I kind of did." He didn't say nothing, so it was like between y'all selves, y'all know.
Right.
Y'all little tit for tatted, and now
we're tit for tatted out.
Yeah, y'all tit for tatted out, and now this is it. And now he done got memed through the whole quarantine, the summer. Low-key all of 2020.
Yeah.
For the remainder of whatever was left after
He took over the Michael Jordan meme.
Nah, Michael Jordan took over for himself when he cried again at Kobe's funeral. And then he was they got another one.
Yeah, but they didn't really use that one because...
He just looked identical to the other one, so it wasn't any point. It was like, you can use either one.
But still.
One he got on a suit.
I feel like more people are looking at the Will one because they feel, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to do anything about Kobe because I don't want to.
Your girl is smashing the homie. Okay? Who's going to be happy about that?
And he's short.
And he's like 15.
And he's like BFFs with Jaden.
Come on.
Like, so this is what me and
that's probably his boo too.
Me and a friend were discussing that Will probably knew what was up the whole time.
That's why he
said,
I asked him for his permission.
I know that Will knew what was up the whole time, that Will and Jada probably do this a lot, and like, but maybe this time Will was like, nah, he not my type, he's too short. And Jada kept going, and now you let the little nigga catch feelings, and now Will is just there like, I told you to let him go, he's too young and friends with our son. And now they're just stuck. Like, what it, like, legit, like, you know what I mean?
Like, janky life
like,
situations.
legit life situation, and now you just have to, like, sit there and deal with it.
The entanglement.
And now, like, how do you explain that, though, to your kids?
Well, if you Google Will Smith meme, you can put entanglement or crying. The possibilities are endless. I'll just say that. So, have at that.
I feel bad for, on a side note, but a tangent, but it's all together, that I feel bad for the future, for these kids whose parents put all their shit on the internet and put all their business on the internet, and now it's not like finding an old photo album, and it's not like finding an old photo album and being like, oh, mom, what's this? Or like something weird. It's like, I can literally Google your name, go back and see all the shenaniganery that you had going on, and I was involved in it, and how stupid you've made me look when I was 2. Like, what you were doing as a parent, and I'm talking about for celebrities mainly, like, you know, like people that are in that life. Yeah, and then you're just out, and it's like, everybody could just go back and see, you know, like, I don't know, it's just, you don't think about that when we're posting all this stuff. We don't think about, like, the internet, and like, I do. I mean, I do, but you know, you're also not doing anything. You don't have kids, and you're not doing anything that's wild to like embarrass your family. You know, you're not, and you're also not
shout
like,
out to y'all.
You're not
1,500 of y'all.
You're not a person that people are watching yet.
Ain't nobody worried about me,
right? So you're not thinking about it. But for these celebrities who are just out here being reckless, it's kind of like.
But you still have to be cautious. Like, people that be posting, like, I got my new ID, and they just post their, like, address and, like, everything. Like, y'all so dumb. Or, like, post their bill, like, post their mail or, like, something. It's like, you don't realize how many people will take advantage of that.
A picture of my ballot. Not that I was going to post my address or anything, but when I saw that Kanye was on the ballot, I wanted to take a picture of it and post it, but I got scared. I did. I got
steal
scared.
My barcode and take my vote.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm scared the internet's watching. And I'm scared that they're going to be like, she took a picture of the ballot. We're going to, and you know, they're taking away, they're like taking away the ballot boxes and all this stuff. So I was like, what if I can't do my vote from home because I posted on the internet because I'm scared. So I didn't take a picture, but I definitely made a post about how he's on the ballot and how, so that was my way, but not of showing the ballot. And then I saw someone post a picture of their ballot, and I was like, dun, 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 dun! And I got scared.
Gonna get you.
Yeah, I was like, shout out to you because you know who you are, and I hope they don't come for you. Because you're probably watching. But I'm scared for you. Because I don't know, it just looks super sketch because, you know, the internet is taking over the world, and they're watching, and they're always listening.
Somebody's going to post your ballot for you.
And, you know, these algorithms is real. And your phone is, like, watching everything that you're doing. Your phone is tracking everything that you're doing. And you guys don't realize it. I don't know if anybody's seen on Netflix Social Dilemma. It's a Netflix documentary about the power of the algorithm and the internet. And it's the Netflix interviewed like the CEOs and the top engineers and the like head of like techies. But pretty much like the head of the techies that of like all of the social networks, like is like a guy from Snapchat, a guy from Twitter, a guy from Facebook, like a guy from
founding fathers or people.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of the top engineers, and they have this whole documentary about the power of the algorithm and about social media and how they didn't realize how it was going to be. And now with everything that's going on in the world, I feel like that documentary is something that everybody should watch because it gives you a real different perspective. Like, we all already are like, oh, your phone is listening, like, oh, Big Brother, like, we all already think like that, but low key, when you hear it from these people that created it, that are sitting there telling you why you should be worried, it just makes you think twice, especially like parents, you know. There's the way they film it, it makes it very easy to follow because they have like a family that is like all the information that they feed you, they have a family that's going through the information with you to help you to make it more personable to pertain to like your life and how it affects your family. And I just feel like it's scary, but it's powerful. It's worth it. It's one of those things on Netflix.
You can watch it with the kids.
Yeah, there's nothing that's there's no bad language or anything, but it's one of those things that you should just watch to be informed, because this internet, this very YouTube that we're on, this very platform,
all of them,
all of it is it's scary, but it's the future, and it's moving more quickly than anything else on the earth.
I'm just I have to accept it. I'm like, they're watching me. I'm here.
Come see me. If you're watching me, watch us every other Wednesday at 7 here on YouTube, Morris Media Studios. You got 15 minutes. I know you do. You're in quarantine. You don't have anything to do.
You're essential and you need something to watch in your downtime.
On your 15-minute break.
Why not come and talk with us? Call in, like we said. Let us know how you guys think. If you guys want to tell us something, how you feel about the show after the fact, you can do that too. Yeah.
We definitely have a voicemail you guys can call. It'll show up in the credits. If you just want to voice off and tell us how you are, tell us how you feel, whatever it is, go ahead and call our voicemail. That number will be at the end, and you can let us know. May even get played on air. Who knows?
Right?
We never know. But like I said, we always want to hear what you guys think. We always want to hear your experiences, what you guys agree with, disagree with, want to hear from us. If you want to be a guest, what you think we should talk about, what color you think I should wear, what color her nails should be, if you think I should wear hoops or if she should wear elephants. We don't care. We just enjoy being here, and we appreciate you guys being here with us for, our good little time.
Exactly.
We're just here for you guys. We just want to, be out here for you guys. Sometimes I feel like we get overwhelmed with stuff on the internet. Everybody's, watching a Karen video or watching something with the president or trying
some kind of drama or
something. Or if you're not watching Girlfriends, because I know everybody is. Sometimes you just need something different. Yeah. And we want to be something different for you guys. We want to make you laugh. We want to, make you guys feel like, hey, I had a bad day, but I can go home and I can watch those two. And, it might relax you.
We're super excited. We have a lot of things that we're brainstorming about to get going for you guys that we want to expand on as far as content and, things coming up in the future. So just look forward to, a lot of upcoming things. We'll have some guests in here. Just different things we're going to add to the show. So if you guys have any suggestions too, please let us know. We're always willing to take your suggestions. So just feel free to contact us on social media. Our Facebook, make sure you go and like it. It's You Got 15 Minutes. On Instagram, you can follow us at You Got 15 Minutes as well. And just make sure you're tuned in and subscribe to Morris Media Studios on YouTube so you guys can stay up to date and get notifications on new and upcoming shows.
Yep, pretty much. We're here for you. We are, trying to find a way through this pandemic and make it fun and make it lively. And, we want you guys to tune in, enjoy it. We're here for you. We want to see what you guys want to talk about. And, come through. Talk to us. Hang out with us. It should be a good time. The shenanigans are just beginning now. The shenanigans aren't even. This is just a taste. Because, y'all know. They know. They just don't know that they know. And
I know you know that I know that you know.
We know. I know that you know that I know.
We know you know.
It's been an interesting planderic, as we like to call it.
It's a planderic.
It's a planderic. And I'm ready for it to be over.
I feel like I've been in quarantine all year.
We have, since my birthday.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
literally,
pretty much, but cancel 2020. Can we redo it?
Nah, we're just stuck.
If you could go back and start 2020 over, would you do quarantine again?
No. If I could choose to do anything over again, it would be to not lose Kobe in the beginning of the year. To not lose Elvis, rest in peace, in the beginning of the year. And I would take COVID if we could bring them back.
Just keep everything the same.
I mean, that to me was worse. Not like that, but it was more of a, you know what I'm saying?
And
COVID
I think
is
too,
just kind of
being from LA too.
COVID has been an inconvenience more than it has been an emotional thing, and I feel like LA losing Kobe was way worse than the pandemic. I feel like we as a city, that affected us.
The city was sad.
Everyone was
just
kind of like, oh, we can't go to work. Oh, we're out here. Like, all right. But the city was hurting when we lost Kobe. So if I could go through COVID again to bring back Kobe, I would. Even with my scare and having to go get tested and have that thing put up your nose. Because it hurt. I don't know if you guys have had a test, but it sucks. It feels like, you know what it feels like? To me, and the nurse agreed with me, the best example is, you know, when you go swimming and you get water up your nose and it burns and it feels like your nose is going to fall out. That's what the COVID test feels like. They stick it in the back of your throat, in your schnoz, pull it out, and then your nose is on fire for like 10 minutes. And that's what it felt like. And that was it.
I don't know if it was fake news, but I saw on the internet that they said somebody got a test and like it punctured their brain and they started leaking brain fluid out of their nose or something.
But you heard Yolanda said that people like will jerk. So if she's trying to go swoop swoop and you you know what I mean? Like it could. I mean, I don't really know if those things are even connected because I don't know what happens after you pass here. But you know, it definitely could hit something, even if it doesn't hit your brain. But then you don't know also what kind of Q-tip was it? Was it a wooden Q-tip? Was it a plastic Q-tip? Was it, because the ones that they gave me were kind of short. They weren't those long ones that they were showing on TV. So I don't really know. But, you know, I believe that something could happen if you jerk. You know what I mean? Like for sure. Because if they can touch your future thoughts and touch my...
Shut up!
Touch things I didn't even know were there yet.
My appetite for tomorrow.
I'm saying, like, they found things in my Rolodex of my brain that I didn't know I still had back there, and she pulled it out with the Q-tip, and I was like, oh, hey, there's that memory from when I was 7.
I was like, wow, that was Mom's Thanksgiving last year.
No, for the rest of the day, I was like I could breathe. Like when you put glasses on and you're like, oh, I can see. That's how I felt with my nose.
That's like me with allergy medicine.
I pray I don't ever have to get another COVID test though, because that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, man. Just hope you don't have to go get a vaccine.
I'm not getting a vaccine.
Right.
That's a whole nother... We'll save that for later, because that's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother part of the plan, Derek.
I did hear Kamala say in the early parts of the debate that if the health officials said that we needed to get a vaccine, she would get it. She'd be first in line to get it. But if that orange man says to get a vaccine, I ain't getting it.
I'm not getting it.
I'm not getting it, period. No, I'm just saying I'm not getting it, period. But I'm more with her than I would be just to be like, ooh, it's a vaccine, let me get it. You get what I'm saying? Like I would rather listen to the officials say it before I listen to it come out of Trump and everybody be like,
oh yeah, I'm definitely not listening to anything he says.
No, when he got out and said that he was going to be fine and don't let it ruin your life, don't let it slow down your life. Anyways, that we could go.
Didn't he get put in the hospital or something?
Yeah, he did. We could go on and on again on a whole nother tangent about the orange man, but we're not because we unfortunately have run out of time, and we will keep going.
Yes.
So, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody once again for the millionth time. Thank you for showing up for us. Thank you for sharing our shows. Thank you for promoting, for just everything, for telling us good job.
Liking, sharing.
Everything. We appreciate it. All of the well wishes. Everybody on the pre-shows. Everybody that supported the last show that we were on. Just, you know, thank you so much. And till next time, I guess.
Right.
This is
Every
got
other
15
Wednesday,
minutes.
7 to 8 p.m.
Yep. Come
Morris
talk
Media
to
Studios
us
on YouTube.
Yep.
Catch us live.
Bye, guys. Bye.